see that they were watching the defense of the East Wall and the struggles of the other civilians inside the city, and like not being able to go and help them. They could tell that they were feeling frustrated about it. You're finally here. Please, let us fight. We need to fight. And Nash says, I'm sorry to have made you wait. It's finally your turn. Please, do your best. Horses that we can use to fight. We were only able to borrow 2, obtain 2 from Matilda. Well, it doesn't matter because the only ones who are going to use them are you and I. So that's plenty. After I climbed onto the horse, I said to the soldiers, now we're going to thrust into the main force of the Highland army. Our enemy is focused entirely on like breaking through our defenses. And so the majority of their forces are focused on the east and the west wall. And so their main division's defenses should be weak. I see. So you're saying that we want to break through the main division and quickly close a victory that way? Well, yes, that's about it. But all we're aiming to do is to make the Highland army retreat. It would be impossible for us to try to defeat them all with the forces that we have. So what we're trying to do here is to stall for time, to give the Matilda Knights time to send backup. That's all we can do. Well, let's go. So we're aiming for the commanding units. Once we take down the commander, then that should create unease, like that should stop their entire army. And if you hear the command, then I want you to retreat back to inside the gates as soon as I say. The defense of the gate, I'll leave it to the 10 people that I picked yesterday, says Shin. This is the most important role, so we're relying on you. Sir. Shin and I atop our horses were in front of the main gate of Greenhill, and with us there were 20 of the strongest soldiers with us. Okay, now it was a fight against time. We had to dash as far as the enemy division, and we had to reach our target before the forces that were attacking the enemy forces that were attacking the east and the west wall had time to come back, and like before they could reach us, we then had to get back inside the gates. If we fail, then I don't even want to think about it. Let's go. On my signal, the gates suddenly opened together. With myself and Shin at the lead, we drew a line straight for the enemy main formation. They can't even do as I order them. These useless fools. Now they're gonna make it look like I can't do anything. Commander Raud, the gates to Greenhill have opened. Ah, so they managed to do something right. Alright, then let's get... no, it's not that. The enemy's units are heading this way. What? What? What happened to them defending... What happened to the defending units? Didn't I say to you to leave the strongest units in the defense in the defending division? Yes, that's fine. Yes, that's correct. Our defenses are strong, so if their attack should come, but it still makes me uneasy. Okay, call back some forces from the attack divisions. Sir. Shin took the lead, and I made us to follow after him as we raced across the battlefield. In front of us, the Highland infantry soldiers appeared. Just as I'd expected, there's no way that we'd be able to make it all the way to their main camp without being intercepted somehow. Nash says, "Hurry, we haven't time." And Shin says, "Leave it to me. I'll show you my skill with this sword." Okay, I'm gonna look up what his... It's the 8 killing sword secret technique. Like the 8 cutting sword secret technique, Kumogiri, which means cloud cutter. It might be called something else in English, I'm sorry. Shin's sword, moved in 8 different directions and, cut down all of the surrounding enemies. And there was, after meeting Seed and Kulgan before, it surprised me to be able to find another, swordsman with such skill here. He's really quite fearsome. I took out a incendiary round in my right hand and a spell tag in my left hand, and headed for and turned towards the enemy soldiers. Then we dashed through the gap that opened up in the enemy forces. The other civilian soldiers who were on foot followed close behind us. And to them all I had Jude give them the strongest armor that he'd been able to make, or the armor in the best condition, sorry. And each of them held 2 swords which he had forged, or sharpened rather. They wouldn't be their armor would be a match for the other Highland army soldiers. After we'd run a certain distance, Highland soldiers appeared once more. This is bad. There's a lot more enemies than I'd expected. And it seems that even Shin is getting tired. He fought on top of the wall as well, and to come straight here and to continue with the attack, he's fought non-stop, so he must be tired. And as I thought this, as I was preparing my next incendiary round, someone came out, like a figure appeared from the side. And then I don't have enough luck points to say who's that, but so all I can say is it means like a newcomer or a new enemy. An ambush? There enemy Highland soldiers which were hiding in the overgrowth to the side suddenly leapt out. Ah! Several of the civilian soldiers who were ambushed were defeated. I threw my incendiary round over in their direction, and then turned my horse back and headed back towards the Highland soldiers. Using the slim sword that I had was holding in my right hand, I swung towards the Highland soldiers, but my blade only cleaved through the air. That's strange. But before I had time to think about it, the soldiers came attacking once more. Their movements were... These aren't Highland soldiers. Ah, these could be Zaji's gunners. If they were to use their guns here, like out in the open, then everyone would know about it, would hear about it, even as far as Harmonia. So they aim to take me down in the middle, like amidst this battle, amidst this fighting. I intercepted their attack with a sword, and using a knife, I threw a knife with my left hand, but it was blocked at the last minute. It's no good. I won't be able to fight them with these weapons. I could sense, like my right hand was stretching for Kurosafur's at my back. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Using the extreme power of Kurosafus, and with the help of Shin, I was somehow able to fight back fight them off. But it took up a lot of time. I wonder if we still have any time left. Hey! Hasn't the attack division returned yet? Hurry! Hurry up! Yes, sir. Ah! Nash says, oh, we finally made it. You... After we made it through the final division, and we managed to dash all the way up, all the way here, it seems that we'd finally managed to cut our way into the main division of the Highland army. Prepare yourself, says Shin. Wait! I surrender. I surrender. This is my loss. What should we do, Nash? Okay, I kind of need a break, so I'll see you in the next part. Thanks for watching.